Scorpio, hi, welcome to your love reading. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any strong placement in your birth chart for the sign of Scorpio. Crosswatchers, you are welcome here. If you are interested in a Scorpio, please try to remember that these are general readings made for the collective. So please don't try to cause confusion or force energies where they don't fit. All readings will not resonate with every single Scorpio or crosswatcher out there, so check your other placements and other readings on this channel. Take what resonates for you there, leave the rest for someone else, okay? Energies can be interchangeable, meaning vice versa, so please use your discretion to put those energies where they best fit in your specific situation, okay? Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a high vibrational comment. I love to hear from you. It helps my channel out greatly, and I appreciate all the love and support this far. All right, Scorpio, let's get right into this. I don't know. I feel a lot of anxiety for you on this one. Something is not meshing well. Let's see. You know how we do. We are going to start with Romance Angels. I will pull one for you on how you see the situation, how they do, in a shared energy. All right, let's get at it. All right, Spirit. How does Scorpio view, think, feel about this connection, please? Okay, playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Scorpio, it's almost coming across that maybe you've lost the pizzazz for this connection, that things got a little bit dull here. All right. How does Scorpio's person feel about this connection? Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So this could be a fairly new connection for some of you. Still in that honeymoon phase, 6 months to a year in here. Or some of you could just be sitting there saying, hey, I really enjoy my person. I enjoy my Scorpio when we are off on vacation. It's just me and them. And that's kind of what it is. And that's when they can really enjoy being with you here, because you're focused strictly on each other. What's a shared energy for this connection, Spirit, for Scorpio and their person? What is a shared energy? Religious factors. Okay. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. You both are dealing with someone completely different. Could be a different ethnicity, could be a different religion than you, different values and morals here. And you're just trying to kind of figure it out here. Especially for the ones of you that are in this new phase, this honeymoon phase. All right, let's get some love oracle on this. This represents your recent past, your current, in the here and now, or the near future with this connection. If you haven't gone through it yet, you haven't hit it yet. All right. Okay. Crossroads. Okay, choice, multiple options, turning point, indecision. New love, honeymoon, like I said. Honeymoon phase, childlike, moving on, new beginning. Player, charming, manipulative, karmic, being tested. Yikes. So that playfulness up there, Scorpio, it comes up on you. Are you trying to play this new person who's trying to come in as a new partner for you? Divine intervention, serendipitous catalyst, supernatural, and karma. So there's some karma that's going on here. Toxic relationship, okay? Fighting, codependent, misunderstandings, and trigger here. Okay, bottom of the deck is fear and legal matters. Okay. All right, let's get some in the shadows for you in this connection, Scorpio. This can be your person or you. Thoughts, feelings, things that they might want to say and never have said but want to say kind of thing. Use your discretion to put it where it goes. All right. What else, Spirit, for Scorpio? Okay. Your body language says so much. I wish you would come back. I wondered how far this would go. I hope you're happy for me. I forgive you. Okay? I can still see you standing there. Well, something didn't go according to plan here. The hidden truth, same principle as in the shadows. Put the energy where it goes. Could be you, could be them. Something to say or a feeling here. All right. What else? Show me the hidden truth. You were the best thing in my life. We both know I'm not the one for you. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I am becoming a better person. Somebody released this. At the bottom of the deck, I know I messed everything up here. Okay? My life is not as together as it seems. I regret lying to you. I love you unconditionally. Okay? So there is somebody has kind of put some sort of space or distance between this connection here. For whatever reason. For some of you, those religious factors might be too big of a bridge to cross, okay? But let's see. Let's get some tea for you. Scorpio in this connection, what can you show me? What do they need to know, please? All right. Okay. That was in the upright. Okay. Bottom of the deck for the overall energy is the King of Pentacles here. Leo and Virgo energy here. All right. The Queen of Wands, Pisces and Aries energy. The Four of Swords, Libra energy. The Seven of Cups, Scorpio energy. The Ace of Swords, air energy. So we're talking Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini here. The Eight of Wands in reverse, Sagittarius energy. So first and foremost, Scorpio, there is a very grounded energy about this connection, okay? It gives you a sense of security, a sense of leadership. and a feeling of abundance. Abundance isn't always just money, y'all. Like, you have to stop thinking that in order for you to be abundant, it is only in financial gain. And that is not the case. But really kind of standing in your power here, okay? You're going into this connection with, some confidence here and courage, because you do know that there is some factors that, could make it a little sketchy here. But you're passionate about this. You're passionate about this person, and you're willing to work it out. You're willing to talk about it. You want to do it, but you need to take some space in order to collect your thoughts, okay? To rest, to recharge, to have that relaxation and meditate on this situation, so that when you do have this conversation, that it comes out in the right way. There's a lot of opportunities here. There is a lot of confusion here of not knowing what to do, how to go about achieving the outcome that you both want, because there is so much going on here, okay? But there is going to be open communication, okay? There is mental clarity that is going to be coming in, not just for you, but for them, that is going to enable this coming together or deciding to completely separate this off. But there's going to be new conflicts. The more you talk about it, more things are going to arise, so that you guys are able to kind of hash it out and figure it out and really come up with a strategy. And there could be some reconciliation of some of the issues that are here, but there's going to be talking, okay, openly about things here. But it's going to be a little delayed here with this 8 of Wands in reverse here. And there's going to be some frustrations that come to the surface here, because somebody is holding off having this conversation, this understanding, and it's causing panic, okay? It's causing that feeling of, oh God, things are going so fast, we got to slow down. And then it's going to slow down the conversation process a little bit longer. And it's just going to make you feel a little uncomfortable, okay? But initially there is factors that need to be dealt with here. There needs to be things that need to be talked about here, because clearly there is some misconceptions in what it is that they're thinking or feeling. But that is the joy of the hidden truth. Sometimes even they don't know that they're thinking about it. These could just be thoughts. They could be no action, just thoughts. Oh, well, we both know I'm not the one for you. Have you come out and said that to your person? Have they come out and said it to you? No, it's just a thought. And it's because there's situations around you that aren't being dealt with here. Once you talk about it, there should be some clarity and knowing what the next step is, okay? All right, let's clarify the Queen of Wands here. Let's see what this passion and drive is that's got you. Okay, it's a little stagnant, Virgo energy here. Okay, so yes, you have passion and drive for this connection, but you're also maintaining that independence here, that solitude, that aloneness, that keeping it quiet. Not really digging deep into what needs to be discussed here. Just kind of allowing things to kind of be as it is. Because, okay, if there's passion, we can move this along. Scorpio, you're afraid to dig deep into what the situation is and what the issues are between you and this person. It's okay to be afraid. Just own it. But you do need to soul search. You need to find out what it is. Yeah, the Fool. You want to start. You want to start this over different. You want to take a risk. You want to get a second chance to kind of do things a little less player, a little less, toxic. You really want to try to kind of come in and clean it up and get a fresh start here. 4 of Swords. But you kind of hiding here with this 4 of Swords. Yeah, the 3 of Swords in reverse. So you are kind of doing the healing part with that recharging. You're kind of healing some things up here. And the 9 of Swords. But it causes you worry. It stresses you out, Scorpio, because it's almost like, well, at least if I feel the pain and can, allow that to be as it is, I have a reason for my worry and my fear and my sleepless nights and my overthinking the situation. But now that you're healing and it's still causing you anxiety, Dark night of the soul going on here, Scorpio. Time to clean it up, baby. Time to do that soul searching, do that healing. You can't just heal or do the soul searching about the situation and not do anything about it and just think you're going to start again. You got to clean it all up. You got to release that hurt. And that hurt, the hurt that you're feeling isn't even from the current situation. This is past stuff that you haven't healed up. The Empress, you know what this person could mean to you. You know that this is warmth and stability and love and growth and grounded and just desire on both sides. They desire you, you desire them. There is love here, okay? But there is a lot of confusion here. 7 of Cups, please. Yeah, 9 of Wands. In this confusion, in these opportunities are causing the confusion, okay? But they're also making things extremely hard for you and extremely difficult. So let's just put it from this perspective. You have the religious factor card that come up, okay? Those could be all those different choices and all those confusions. That's what's making it hard here. You two want to come together, but that religious factor is quite heavy for some of you, okay? That's why you got to talk about it. You got to figure it out. Because they would take a risk on this with you. But you can't play them. You can't be toxic. And you have to let the good parts shine through. Let's see what this 8 of Wands in reverse is. These delays here. Yeah, the Page of Wands in reverse. Delays. There's delayed messages. There's going to be delayed communication here. Even though the intent is to have that once you gain that mental clarity about what it is that you kind of want to do here, there's still delays that are going on here because you both kind of got to be hitting that mental clarity at the same time. So that when you do have the talk and you can kind of start patching things up and what it is. Look, you're going to give this another try. You're going to give this another try. It might be half-assed, but you're still going to say, yeah, I'm going to do this because I'm going to give it a try. But I think that those factors are a little too heavy here. All right, I got 5 letter dice. And we're going to see first initial, middle initial, last initial to you or this person or a combination of you and them to help you resonate. R, U, J, E, Z. All right. Look, Scorpio, I feel that the heaviness and the wounds that have maybe been put down or said or spoken on have really just made this a difficult situation. And sometimes, and I'm going to say this with the utmost respect, take your families out of the situation. You're grown, okay? And if you and this person can agree that you have different backgrounds, religions, ethnicities, and you guys can figure it out, that's between you and them. Your relationship is not in between you and them and everybody. It is strictly between you and them. It is no one else's business. All right. Because at the end of the day, the universal everything, language, all of it is love. Okay, it's always going to be love. All right, let's close this out with a fairy and see what else they can add. Your fairies. All right, this is for Scorpio. Celebration. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out and dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. Okay, you and this person might need to just take some time for you and them. Playfulness, honeymoon. Look at this card. Dancing. Okay, 2 people. Okay. You need to take everyone else out of the equation and focus on the 2 of you if you want this to work. All right, Scorpio, that is what I have for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. And like always, my darlings, I will see you in the next.